everybody, my name is Quinn and welcome to my channel. So today I have a really fun video called the 25 Bookish Facts About Me book tag, basically where I tell you 25 bookish things about me so you guys get to know me a little bit better, and hopefully I tag all of you so I get to know you guys a little bit better. So I have all of my questions right here, all of my answers, so I am going to get right on into this book tag. My first fact is that I do not read every day, and that is my worst book habit. But I do not read every day. I go a couple of days without reading, and then I binge read over the next couple of days after that, and it's probably my worst habit because I do miss out on a lot of reading that I could be doing throughout the week, so I'm going to try to fix that in 2016. Fact number 2 is that I buy all of my books from Amazon. 1, they're the cheapest, and 2, I have 2-day shipping from Amazon Prime, so all my books can come here very fast, and I don't have to go to the store. Since I live in the city, when I go to school, and I usually have to take a train somewhere, it's just a lot more convenient if the books can come to me. But Amazon has been sending me a lot of my books ripped lately, and I do not appreciate Amazon, so get your shit together. Fact 3 is that I would rather read a paperback book because they're easier to hold. Fact number 4 is that I met Cassandra Clare at a City of Fallen Angels book signing, and I was totally starstruck. She was like, "Oh, who's your favorite character?" And I was like, Jordan. Jordan is not my favorite character. I meant to say Jace, but I was just so starstruck that Cassandra Clare was right there. I just said the first name that came to my head, and that was Jordan. So now my City of Fallen Angels book says Team Jordan instead of Team Jace. So there's that. Fact number 5 is that I cannot read a hardcover book without taking off the dust jacket. I'm really paranoid that I'll rip it, I'll stain it, or something will happen to it in my bag, so I just ditch the cover altogether and usually just read, the naked hardcover book. Fact number 6 is that my favorite genres are fantasy and contemporary. Fact number 7 is if I watch a movie before I read the book, it's usually harder for me to bring myself to read the book because I already know what's going to happen. Fact number 8 is I'm trying to read 3 to 4 books a month for the rest of the year. Fact number 9 is that I suck at predicting the endings of books. My guess of what happens at the end of books is so far from what actually happens, it's not even funny. Fact number 10 is that I'm really weird and I absolutely love when a book ends on a cliffhanger. Fact number 11 is that I have to read in absolute quiet. If there's any noise going on around me, I get really distracted, I lose my place. It's just not good. Fact number 12 is I don't like listening to audiobooks. I think that they give too much influence over how you listen to books in your head, and I'd rather come up with character voices on my own rather than listening to how someone else portrays that character. Fact number 13 is that when I am reading, I usually set myself a page goal for the day. Fact 14 is that I can usually jump ships/OTPs within a series depending on who the character wants to be with at that moment. Fact number 15 is that if I have a big TBR, I feel really guilty. 1, because I spent all that money and the books aren't being read, and 2, because all those books deserve to be read because I'm sure they're amazing. Fact number 16 is that I really enjoy marathoning a series. Fact number 17 is I typically only read 1 book at a time. Fact number 18 is that I do a lot of research before I actually buy a book. I have to have read or watched a really good review of it, and I had to have read a Kindle sampler to make sure that I like the writing style. Fact number 19 is that I really enjoy going into bookstores even if I'm not going to buy anything. It has this really weird calming effect on me. So if I'm really stressed while I'm at school, I'll usually go into my campus bookstore and just look around. Is that weird? Fact number 20 is that I really hate getting spoiled for books. I will go out of my way to avoid spoilers, and if I do see a spoiler, there is a high chance that I won't read that book anymore because I really like going into a book not knowing how it's going to turn out. Fact number 21 is that I typically don't take notes or annotate when I'm reading a book. I usually kind of do that after, but I really like to fully experience the book the first time I'm reading it without having to worry about what I'm going to talk about in a video or how I felt about it. I just like to experience it fully the first time. Fact number 22 is that my bookshelf doesn't really have an organizational system. I mean, I have authors with the same author and series with the same series, But other than that, there's no really rhyme or reason to the books on my shelf. So if any of you have suggestions on how to organize my shelf, please leave comments down below because I'd really like to hear them. Fact number 23 is that I can't read in cars, but I usually do a lot of my reading on the train when I come home from college for the weekend. Fact number 24 is that whenever I go to Target, I have to go to the book section. Like literally, I cannot remember a time where I've gone to Target and not gone to the book section. Like it's a problem, but at the same time it's not a problem because, you know, books, but Fact number 25 is that I totally buy a book based on its cover. Like, obviously it has to have a good synopsis, but if a book has a better cover, I'm more tempted to click add to my cart than if it didn't have a pretty cover. So that was the 25 bookish things about me tag. I hope that you guys learned a little about me, and now I want to learn a little bit more about you. So if you guys really want to do this tag, I tag all of you to do it, and please leave a comment down below on your video so that I can go watch it. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you next week. Bye guys!